Hello, y'all. Welcome to Slim and Semm. I'm Slim, and we got some gameplay that we're gonna be doing. Ooh, let me turn that off. And sorry about that. Just making sure that the audio's working. But yeah, welcome to Slim and Semm. I'm gonna be streaming some Marvel Heroes for y'all. We're playing Doom. I got a Jubilee sidekick and Lucky the Pizza Dog that I'm gonna be running around with. But I figured I'd play a little bit of Doom in Marvel Heroes Omega while talking a bit about that trailer. That Avengers Doomsday trailer that hit. That, oh my goodness. I'm gonna be skipping cutscenes in this, by the way. Because I did a previous playthrough where I showed the first couple of cutscenes in the game. But if you have questions about Marvel Heroes Omega and how to play it, hit me up, and I can help you with some resources so you can play this on your PC. But yeah, that trailer drop had millions of views within a half an hour, not surprisingly. And we'll talk a little bit about it while I play some Marvel Heroes Omega. If I die, it's okay. I've never played as Doom, and I don't have any equipment, so I don't know how Doom works in this game. But I figured I'd just pick them anyway. Yeah, Maria. I'm talking to. All right, thank you, Maria. Yeah, I don't need the sit rep, Maria. You're talking, and I just want to... Maria, can you just... Alright. Okay, Maria. Maria, I'm being polite, letting you finish. Alright, thanks, Maria. Anywho... I'm going to be playing as Doom to talk about that trailer. It felt appropriate, so we'll do that. The trailer that dropped by most people's accounts is the same trailer that was shown back in April at CinemaCon. It had some new stuff in it, but it was for the most part that trailer. So it's hard to avoid for somebody as chronically online as I am on the internet. It's hard for me to have missed the synopses and descriptions of some of the things that people saw. But regardless, it's one thing hearing about it, is another thing seeing it for yourself. And it was a pretty cool trailer. I don't blame anyone if they've been watching these trailers and they have no idea what the hell is happening in this movie. Because, to be honest, it is hard to tell what exactly is happening in this movie. If you're like a normie, if you're like a complete normie who does not watch everything of this show. Oh, by the way, so I picked the default Doom costume, but I could have gone with the God Emperor Doom. I could have gone with that, but I'm gonna just keep it traditional and go with this. Yeah. So if you're not all caught up on all the Disney Plus stuff and every single movie in this very maligned multiverse saga portion of the MCU that's been going on, if you're not completely up to date on everything, I could completely understand if you have no clue. Ooh, I died. If you have no clue what the hell is going on in this movie, it's easy to just be amazed that all these characters are in the same room, although I got a little bit to say about that. For me, maybe they'll final touch the CGI and the special effects and stuff, maybe, but it is pretty obvious the green screen effect in this film, in the trailer so far, kind of takes you a bit out of it. So how much were these characters all together? You know, like for real. And even Alan Cumming, who they brought back to play Nightcrawler, he has said in an interview that, you know, at times he was in the room by himself. He didn't even know who the hell he was acting with, because they would just tell him, they would basically just say to him, yo, you're with, and give code names so that he didn't know who he was in the rooms with. So you could tell. Also, these are the Marvel trailers. This is a Marvel trailer we're talking about. You got to take things with a grain of salt, because very often, and they've done this before, they tell us, they go my Doombots. They tell us one thing with our eyes, but then when we watch the actual movie or the production, they add things that, you know, that we're just hiding as spoilers or whatever from the trailers. So I'm pretty sure there's things like that here. I'm pretty sure that there are hidden truths to be uncovered, like maybe certain characters that are in group shots that did not appear in the trailer. You know, like for example, you know, just to bring up that notion. They've done it like in the Thor Ragnarok trailer when they had Thor with an eye patch. You know, a bunch of times where like in the No Way Home trailer for Spider-Man, when, you know, the lizard's getting phantom punched or kicked, and that was all because they didn't want to show that the other Spider-Men were in it, you know, like for the trailer. So I'm pretty sure that's going on in this movie too. Now, besides that, for people that are all caught up to date with the Marvel stuff, then I would say this was a very exciting trailer. Thor being the serious one, and he's always gung-ho for war. Him, you know, being cautious and telling everybody, yo, y'all just a bunch of punch and kick dudes. Y'all a bunch of street level dudes for my Asgardian taste. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. The dude we're going up against, the enemies that we're going up against, are way stronger than us. Things are not looking good for us. And then they, you know, the big shot in the trailers when Stormbreaker, the weapon forged to kill a god, to kill Thanos, is just stopped like Aizen versus Ichigo. It's just stopped like nothing. And that, I think, is, you know, they got Thor being the jobber. They got Thor being the freaking jobber guy, you know? But, really cool trailer. Seeing the X-Men, Shang-Chi, fighting Gambit, the Jim Lee inspired blue-yellow Cyclops look. I mean, these are things that I've been waiting for my entire nerd, you know, young nerd life. Yes, young, I said it. And I really don't know what's going on, the sequence of events. There's like this little drawing in the back where Reed is seemingly next to a chalkboard talking to you know, the new Avengers and the Sam's Avengers and all that. And they show like these three worlds like connected by their cores. I'm not sure if the three worlds they're talking about are basically the Fantastic Four's reality, the X-Men's reality, and maybe the MCU, you know, like as we know, the MCU proper reality. I'm guessing those are the three worlds that are depicted on that diagram, and perhaps that this incursion that's taking place is not 2 worlds colliding, it's 3. Or either that or the X-Men's world is gonna just collapse. Because it's looking pretty dire in this trailer for the X-Folks. Now, the other thing that I wanted to talk about... Oh, fuck cancer. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was the fact that... Hold on one second. I'm concentrating. Was the fact that the X-Men, I don't see them anywhere else besides that one part that's taking place in the mansion or out in the lawn with the Sentinels. Man, how many Doombots can I call out? I don't see them anywhere else. You know? I don't really know where that fight is taking place with Thor and Doom. Is that the Void? Is that the place where, like in Loki and Deadpool, things from the multiverse Junkeep go to die? I don't know. I don't know if that's what I'm looking at. But I know I don't see any mutants. And that is concerning.
That should keep the rest of the cells locked.
There was something else I wanted to say. It'll come to me. Robert Downey Jr.'s voice. I thought it was fine. I thought it was cool. Some people are complaining that, oh, it's supposed to be this, it's supposed to be that. I'm like, Latveria is not a real place, my boy. It's not a real place. So what are we talking about here? I thought it sounded fine, and the main reason I thought it sounded fine was because I couldn't tell unless you really hear it, unless you really lean your ear in. I couldn't tell that was Robert Downey Jr. And shouldn't that be the damn point? If you know what I mean? Shouldn't that be the point? Ooh, he's throwing down like magic runes. I don't even know what those do. I need to read up on his abilities. Pull more Doombots, shall we? Ooh, I died. Not good. Now, Steve Rogers. A lot of people are theorizing that that's Hydra Cap, and I'm seeing some people say, oh, it can't be because he picked up the hammer. I mean, not everybody reads the comics, you know. Maybe they know enough about Hydra Steve because of the memes, but they don't know about what actually went down when Steve, you know, went all evil thanks to the Red Skull's plot and ploy. In the comics, in the Hydra Cap Steve comic, you're damn right he was able to wield Thor's hammer. And it was a huge controversy among a lot of comic book readers and stuff. But you know, the hammer never said that it would be allow itself to be wielded by those who were good. Because think about it, Odin was the one that made it. Odin is not good. You know what I mean? Odin and Hela were not doing good things. You know? So it's not necessarily about who's good. It's just who's worthy. And that worthiness, you know, could just be how committed or how deluded you are to your cause. You know, it could be a self-determining thing. I mean, Thanos could have probably picked up the hammer off sheer strength, the way he was depicted. But at the same time, he might have been able to pick it up just due to the fact that he believed what he was doing was right. Well, you know, that was true and noble. You know, even though it was genocidal. It'd be cool if you died right now, Norman Osborn. Like, I'm done with you, bro. Alright, cool.
Doom is forever unopposed.
Assured destruction. That's what assured destruction is? I don't know what that's doing. I'm not really sure what assured destruction does. Where's that? Range tech. There's something quite lovely about firing a barrage of missiles at one's enemy. Doom finds it quite refreshing. Okay. I guess maybe I need a target. So, yeah, I don't know if that's Hydra Cap or not. I have no idea. Speaking of Hydra, there goes Madam Hydra. I have no idea. I think it'd be a hell of a twist. A twist if it was. Wow, people just throwing stuff down.
This Doom watch is particularly ugly. Whoever built you will have hell to pay.
Doomsday talking crap. Alright, what's this? The Green Goblin medal. I'm gonna toast that. Whoa! What the hell does this guy got going on?
Yet another trinket to throw upon the pile.
Fred Duke's. What is this? Fred Duke's bodysuit? That's Blob. That's Blob. I'm gonna add that. It's a mustache. You're damn right. Oh, that's an artifact. Interesting. What level is this one? 60. I figured that.
You can get a lot done when you're not worrying about fighting supervillains.
Alright, let me go to the next part of the story. But yeah, if that's Hydra Cat, that'd be a hell of a twist. For sure. I don't need that to be the case, necessarily. You know, like, I'm perfectly fine with Cap himself coming back. I know some people want Sam Wilson to have more time. But, I mean, you know, not that I blame the actor for the shortcomings of Cap for Brave New World, because I don't. I actually think he was not the problem. Oh, that's what they do. Cool. They home in on him. Nice. Put this gear on. This is Fogwell's gym. Hey, I could teleport into the ring. Me and my friend Cortez are trying to figure out how do you get in the ring. Can you fight those guys? Because they're targetable. Well, I guess that's your answer. You got to be able to teleport into the ring. And even then you can't kill them, but it's still cool. Missile barrage. What I think is in this Doom movie, and I think I may have said it in a previous episode of me talking here on Slim and Seven, but I think that instead of the Beyonders, Doom is gonna target Loki and like take his ability, his powers. That's what I think he's gonna do. Now, how does Doom know about Loki? I don't know. I mean, he's Doom. Knows a lot of things. He knows many things. I've seen some people theorize. I'm stuck. See some people theorize that. And I think it's pretty smart. I think it's cool. That maybe the one outcome that had the heroes defeating Thanos was also tied to the idea that maybe our Tony Stark was unique in that he was the only Tony that like was a good Tony, and maybe in all other realities Tony is a Doom. I don't know how that goes, so I just do the most. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but I don't know if that makes a ton of sense. Like if we had the only good Tony, and some of the evidence that they point to is like from Endgame when Tony is talking to his dad, and his dad is talking about the names that him and his wife are thinking about naming their son. I mean, they're not thinking about naming their son Tony. It's a whole different name. And so maybe in that timeline, there was no Tony. Or maybe Tony was adopted or something like that. Hence the opportunity for there to be a foreign, non-Tony sounding Tony. I have my flight. Ooh, Doom's flight looks like Magneto's flight. In this game, Magneto flies the same way, arms crossed, all like that. I don't know if these gauntlets are better. I haven't been paying attention. They are better. Okay. No, they're not. Yes, they are. Let's just drop this before we face Electro. There is Max Dillon, I think is his name. Is that the name of Electro in the comics? The world must not lose a magnificent brain like mine. Doom will be dooming. Some of the boys. Who's creating those ice things? Is that me? I don't even know. Ooh. Ouch. Doom has two different types of like mana. I don't know what they are. I have not read. Will that kill him? The Doom Boys kill him? Yeah, they will.
To destroy you would be a petty victory indeed, and Doom is never petty.
No, Doom is never petty. Doom is never petty. Of course not. Oh, power and magic. So one is power, one is magic. So the rune-based stuff. Okay, calling the Doombot's got to take from my power side, right? No, it takes from nothing. Wow, they're a free summon. Okay. That's magic. The X attack is magic. The power gauntlet punches are power. Okay. That's from my fingertips. But that comes from magic. Okay. Makes sense, I guess. You might be thinking, why did I choose Jubilee? Well, first of all, that's the funniest pairing I could think of amongst the choices of sidekicks. Second, you know, she doesn't quite have a cape, but she does have a jacket. Okay, so the fashion sense is there. Okay, it's there. Why Lucky the Pizza Dog? Because only Doom is worthy of taking care and appreciating such a loyal companion. The trailer, and I realize this is the most frustrating, non-cohesive means of talking about the trailer. Not usually my style, I know. But I'll have more to say about it with more cohesion soon. I just wanted to get quick thoughts here, you know. That's not, well, quick, it's 26 minutes in, but you know, I just wanted to get my thoughts out here in general. At least something that's documented for posterity
10,000 future eyewitnesses
regarding
rules them all.
that much anticipated trailer. Ooh, we got a Latvian blockade. A shield bot will distract the dullards while it prepares to go up in the explosive glory of Doom. I'm gonna use that instead of the many Doom bots. See how that goes. The trailer, like, what are they gonna talk about at Comic-Con? Like, what are they gonna talk about at Comic-Con? Oh, look at that big shield guy that I called out. I like the big guard, the big shield guard. Look at him. Then he explodes? He just explodes? Does he do damage? I don't even know. You're welcome, civilian. You're welcome, and I am Doom. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell they're gonna show at Comic-Con. If they went ahead and showed this now, then what in the balls are they showing at Comic-Con? Maybe the X-Men cast, because that starts filming like really soon. Maybe they start showing unboxing them. Maybe they start showing some of the cast for the next Avengers movie, but I mean, I doubt that, because that's gonna spoil for the normies. That's gonna spoil what's gonna take place in Doomsday. You know, I think they want people to think the worst. I do think, unfortunately, a lot of my X-Men are gonna die, but that's okay, because this is like a goodbye, like a real goodbye, the final goodbye for the Fox X-Men universe, Deadpool's universe, the Earth 10005. It's 1 3 zeros and a 5, I think. I think that's the designation for the Fox X-Men verse. Are they gonna talk about anchor beings? Was Cap an anchor being? Is that a concept that's gonna come up again? I don't know. All tremble at the hands of doom. So what happens to that bot? Does it just blow up on its own? Yeah, it just self-destructs. All in service to Doom, though. You know what I'm saying? What's the next power-up I unlocked? This is at 13. Latvian Inferno. A Cinderbolt will bathe Doom's enemy in the cleansing fire. And this uses what? Oh no, Cinderbolt, Cinderbot. So these are all the summons I got? No, because this one is as Doom will. So my Doombots will clear the riffraff in the last 15 seconds. But this one is as Doom commands. So I don't get what's the difference. I would think all the summons would be as Doom commands, and as Doom wills will be all the magic stuff. This is not magic. That uses power. This uses magic. Sorcery. Okay? This is sorcery. That's sorcery. Everything in this fucking branch is sorcery. Well, that says range. That's just a straight up gunshot. Worthless cretin? Worthless what? That's just a straight up gunshot. I think he just pulls out the blicky like he does in Tokon. The Will of Doom. Cast off the maladies inflicted on Doom by lesser beings. Invulnerability for 1.5 seconds. Wow. Technical Tyrant. That's his signature move. Fire short duration lasers from Doom's fingertips. A pure example of power for a pure container of it. That's different than Conjured Barrage and different from what is it? This one? Doom Burst? His ultimate is Doomsday. Calls in an airstrike, mystical lightning. Oof. Doom is formidable. Jubilee, I see you getting knocked out. I need you to not get knocked out, Jubilee. Fighting against Venom over here. Need you on your A game. Oh, I gotta have 2 of those bots out. Maybe more. 3, there's 3 bots. Interesting. Whoa, I'm stuck. Oh, did I press the shortcut button? I must have.
Doom shall seize his birthright by force. To destroy you would be a petty victory indeed. And Doom is never petty.
Doom is never petty?
Doom is power beyond cognition.
I don't know about that. Doom is never petty. I cannot attest to that. I think Doom be dooming. You know what I'm saying? Let's upgrade everything. Oh wait, the boots. Yeah, I'll take the critical hit. And then the rest we just trash. Durability, mystical energies, so that's another upgrade that Doom could get. Cool. Oh wait, I got no moves. I gotta see what I got.
A little team up never hurt anybody.
That's not true, Jubilee. What's this? Oh, the the Inferno. I'm not using these melee attacks, so let's see what this does. Where the hell is it? Oh, there goes it's two of them. Look at all these big brolic doom bots. Nice. Alright, well, I'm gonna unsummon y'all so I can go back to base real quick. I'll stream until I defeat Shocker. You know, which is basically like the first chapter of the game. Or not even. Not even. It's like the first 3/4 of the chapter of the game. Just putting away my mats. That's short for materials. Let us donate to Hank Pym. Yeah. And this one, do I put this on instead of the living laser? No. Let's body slide back. Thanks to Cables Tech. We can fly. Let's not forget that we can fly. Spark butt? Oh, he's just setting them on fire. Oh, I didn't have my phone muted. I apologize for that. I thought I did. Ooh, a lot of bad guys here. So it looks like Doom is primarily a summoner. Latverian war drums. We march. Summons one Latverian aerobot. Hell of a lot of. Let me see. This that Doom Blast move is not doing much. 3,000. How many do the turrets do? Oh, actually, this is better. Okay, I'll use that instead. Okay. Oh, they're just hitting the ground. Rumble bots. They're just rumble bots. We have found the subway. The lair of Shocker. Shocker Khan. Rumble, young man, rumble. Look at that. Oh, and they taunt. Nice. Anything to draw away from Doom's presence. Yeah, he's just a summoner. Like, at least early on. Just summoning a bunch of robots. Guess that's his style. They don't have like a slow walk in this game. If they did, Doom would have it. Is that all of them? Can you give me the chest? I gotta leave and come back, maybe. That happens sometimes. You clear a treasure room, no chest, then you gotta come back, then the chest appears. There it is, see? Ooh, a unique.
The value of this treasure soars merely by being in Doom's proximity.
Let's see what that unique. Oh, it's not even for me. Just Cupid's bows for anybody. Nah. They're not made for Doom. They're not made for nobody. Type of set attack speed. No, the ones I have are better. Oh wow, where the hell did that go? I still don't know what this circle does. Matter of fact, alright, let me call out the boys so they can handle this room while I read what that does. Infuse specific area with enough dark matter to infest the minds of all enemies caught within. Doom knows your nightmares because Doom is your nightmare. Does mental damage. Okay, does mental damage. Here, have some mental damage. You two, have some mental damage. I love that they taunt. I don't know why, but his aiming of this mental damage ring is not very precise compared to some of his other moves that he can do, or rather compared to other heroes and AoE damage that they do. Very nice, very efficient. I'm gonna let those thugs live. I'm just taking out the large groups of enemies. Oops, messed up. Oh, alright, well this here's the chakra fight.
Time to shake this place down.
Oh. The Doombots have him surrounded. And I've been able to put the mental damage thing on him. Okay, that was a really easy boss fight.
To challenge Doom is the swiftest way to a most painful end.
Trust me, a little team up never hurt anybody.
And I think I got another move. Yes, what's this? Beneath Doom's boot. Doom will merely crush his enemies beneath his feet as Doom is the true weapon. Physical damage 11,000 and what knocks down. What do I replace? Do these taunt? Which are the ones that are taunting? I don't know which ones. War drums, are they taunting? Are the flame ones? Who the hell is taunting? Damage bonus 40% versus enemies affected by Unthinkable or Eldritch Reckoning. Oh, so this does extra damage if they're inside of this. So that's a combo. They don't do much damage. Let me replace the big dum-dums with my boot. See what that does. Ooh, very satisfying. Very Doom. That stomp is from out of nowhere. It's the RKO of stomps. And I could do it from the air. Alright, folks. Appreciate stopping by.
Such music has no appeal to Doom. It should be destroyed.
Okay, Doom is gonna destroy music. We're gonna end it there. Appreciate y'all stopping by for a little bit. If you heard anything, tell me what you think about the Doom trailer. Are you hyped about it? Did the trailer make you more hyped, less hyped? Let me know. You can leave that in comments or just catch the next stream on Thursday, and we'll be talking about X-Men 97, the new episode, which airs tomorrow. And if anybody hits me up about the Doom trailer, we can talk more about that too. A lot of good games come out this weekend. San Diego Comic-Con is this weekend, so that's pretty cool. The Avatar Legends fighting game comes out Thursday. Open beta for Marvel Tokon Fighters comes out Friday. It lasts the whole weekend. It's an open beta, so everybody could play it. And also, I believe the Halo Combat Evolved remaster comes out this weekend as well. So I'll be playing some of that with my friends, hopefully, if they are available. But yeah. All right, y'all take care. Appreciate y'all. Have a good evening.